I'm gonna wait for people to join again. Oh, shit. A foot. Okay. I gotta get a cage for this. I will eventually. Once I pay for it, because it's in my Amazon card. Hi. Hi. Hello. Just doing something real fast. Real fast. Shit. Fuck. Wrong button. Hi. My entire hand is now dying. I now have Mouse. Mouse is here with us. Everyone say hello to Mouse. Say hi to Mouse. Speak to Mouse. Speak to her. Mouse says hi. Okay, chat. So, here's the deal, right? I'm supposed to go to work tomorrow night. My normal time, 6 to 10, right? Here's the thing. I was originally supposed to work 5 days this week because of the holiday, because Thanksgiving is this Thursday, right? So I posted my shift for Friday. I posted my Friday shift because I was supposed to work Friday night. I did not feel like going in. Plus, my mom was off. My mom is my ride to work. I posted my Thanksgiving shift. Obviously, I already knew nobody was going to take it because it's the holiday. No one wants to work on the holiday. And I gotta unfortunately work. But I'm gonna go in because I get paid extra for the holiday. I'm just gonna be like, ugh, I don't want to be there, but like, I have no choice. So here's the thing. I got 4 days of work this week. So, because someone took my Friday shift, I'm off Tuesday. I'm off Saturday. But since someone took my Friday shift, I'm off Friday. Yay. So I'm debating. I have some flex time saved. Not a lot. I only got 6 hours saved. So I'm asking y'all, should I go into work tomorrow night for the 4 hours? Or I call out and use my flex time. That way I'm home and then I have Tuesday off and I go back to work on Wednesday. What do y'all think I should do? Because I already worked today. I had a 5-hour shift today and I made $20 an hour today. Yay. Because I'm thinking either I call out and use my flex time, or I just go in, deal with it, and be off on Tuesday, work Wednesday and Thursday, and then have my Friday and Saturday off. Second option, use flex time. Because honestly, I worked Friday, I worked yesterday, and I worked today. My feet are killing me. I worked 4 hours on Friday night. I worked 4 hours Saturday. And I worked 5 hours today. That's 9 hours altogether that I was standing. Ugh. It just hurts more when you're standing for a long period of time. And then if I go in tomorrow, that makes 13 hours in 4 days if I go in tomorrow. Because I don't know, I'm debating about going in. I don't really feel like going in. And because I'm trying to work with my mom's schedule, because the person who made our schedules, they literally swapped their days. I have to go in tomorrow. My mom is off. My mom works on Tuesday. I'm off. We both work Wednesday and Thursday. My mom is off on Friday. I originally had to go in, but someone took my shift, so I no longer have to work. But I'm off on Saturday. My mom has to work Saturday. You see the problem with that? Bullshit. That's what that is. Bullshit. I'm just like, are you serious? And then, since I'm off Friday and Saturday this week, I work next Sunday. I only got 4 hours next Sunday, thank God. But, for me, I got Friday and Saturday off. I work next Sunday. And then I'm off 4 days after that, like I was the previous 3 weeks. I'm being used for the holiday. Nice to know I'm appreciated. Nice to know. When only they need me for something, bitches. Mouse does not like that. She is upset. But yeah, all of you think that I should call out, stay your ass home for real. Okay. I mean, honestly, the last 3 weeks, I worked Sunday, Friday, Saturday. I was off Monday through Thursday. And then this week is different. I have to work tomorrow. I might call out, but my parents might tell me to go in and deal with it. Although I don't want to, because they keep fucking up my days. I'm just going to ask my dad tomorrow, see what he says. He's probably going to tell me either you go in or you call out. It's your choice. Because I rarely call out at work. I only call out when I'm like really sick and I can't actually get out of the bed or I can't breathe. Because asthma. Or when I don't feel like going in and I have flex time saved, I use that, come up with a lie/excuse, and feed them that bullshit. Because I don't feel like going into work. And most of the time, I also just call out when I'm too tired. Because you see these bags. Do you see these bags under my eyes? I had a Celsius energy drink yesterday. That bitch was inside of my body system all day. It did not finally crash until 4 in the morning. Because that's when I finally went to sleep. 4 in the morning. And I had to be up by 8:30. I went to sleep at like 4:06. And I woke up at 8:26 a.m. I didn't even have a full 4 hours. Actually, no, I did. I was running on 4 hours and 8:26. 4 hours. That would be 8:06. 4 hours and 20 minutes of sleep and coffee. That's what it was today. I was running on 4 hours of sleep and coffee. You can tell I want to cry. Because, like, y'all should have seen how I was acting today. Like, I was tired for a full hour and a half. Even my friend was looking concerned because she saw me kept, like, squatting down on my legs like a chair. That's how tired I was. That's how tired I was. I was running on 4 hours and 20 minutes of sleep and coffee. Well, iced coffee, because I don't drink hot coffee. I like iced coffee. It just tastes better. I'm an iced coffee girl. I tried hot coffee. The bitch burns my tongue. I'd rather have something cold. I don't care. It's still caffeine. It tastes good. I don't care. I'm an iced coffee person. My dad keeps trying to get me to drink hot coffee. I'm like, You're not supposed to have it. Call out, they don't need you for real, we need you. Y'all say that every time I have to go to work. Y'all say call out every time I have to go to work. How else am I supposed to get money every week? If only grocery stores can pay their cashiers from home. Oh, well, they do when they call out and use flex time. Technically, because they have to. Because when you put in for flex time, they still have to pay you for that. And, well, I can't call out every time. That's how you get fired. Strawberry Cow also says hi. My friends. You're so pretty. Okay. My stomach. She was sleeping today. She was sleeping today. All day. She likes to sleep. You know, I don't think there's no Crayola color with this pigment. I'd call out tomorrow if my job wasn't stupid and gave double occurrences for calling out on a Monday. Oop. I'm curious, is there a Crayola crayon this shade of pink? I would literally have to color match it, and all my crayons are like back there. Put away. I would literally have to color match it. Do I feel like doing that? Hello? Do I feel like color matching you? I don't know. I think there is. Color close to it. Perhaps. How else am I supposed to give you peak dialogue that doesn't fit in YouTube chat half the time? Ma'am, we have Discord for a reason. But, like, I know. Y'all are used to me being home at least 4 days a week and being at work for 3 days a week. Well, that's what it was for the last 3 weeks. I was at work for 3 days and home for 4 days. Of course, I got to nap and sleep and do whatever the fuck I wanted, but, like, sometimes I just don't like being at home because I have to deal with my dad. And sometimes he's annoying. Sometimes I would rather go to work to avoid any conflict with my father. But at the same time, I hate being at work. So, and I like being in my room a lot, which is a problem. My room is my sanctuary. As you can tell, all my shit is in here. I could skip classes on Tuesday, but a morning class is a group project. B, night class is my coding class. It's optional, but a bitch needs help with that, with typing HTML codes and shit to make stuff work. Oh yeah, did the notes I sent you, did they like help at all? The notes I gave you for coding class? I don't know, were you able to decipher anything that I wrote down? Huh. That is so weird. Ooh. You know what? It's kind of glad somebody took my shift on Friday, because my grandma, the one I have to talk to out of family obligation because of my dad, she wants us at her house for Thanksgiving, which means I have to see my fucking family that I don't fucking talk to. Ugh. And I don't want to be there because I'm not on good terms with that side of the family, and I just don't want to be there. I don't want to be bothered, but I'm not going to have a choice. So yeah, I gotta deal with that, because I gotta figure out how the fuck that's supposed to work. Ew. I haven't been to my grandma's house in about... I don't remember the last time I was even there. That's how bad it was. I don't remember the last time I was even at her house. Is there a gacha stream? I want to claim a daddy. I mean, good looking OCs. A gacha stream tonight? Oh, I don't know. Shit. I was thinking tomorrow, because if I call out of work for tomorrow night, then I was gonna do a gacha stream tomorrow since I'm kind of too tired tonight, as you can see from the look on my damn face. I haven't worked a Monday in 3 weeks. I mean, part of me wants to go in because my friend's working tomorrow, but at the same time, I don't really feel like going in. And also because my mom doesn't work tomorrow night. And because my mom is my ride to work. And if she doesn't have to work, but I do, it causes frustration with the car. Yeah, but also, this is technically part 2. So we was learning JavaScript, but in other ways to do website stuff. But your notes helped at the time. I haven't looked at them in a while, Loki. Oh, okay. Yeah, because when I took my coding class, we did not use JavaScript. We literally just looked at CSS, I think it was, and the HTML codes. Because the professor I had, he just said we're not going to focus on JavaScript. Because I think he said it was too difficult. Because the way I learned it, I had to watch during the lectures. I just kept copying the code the professor put in there, honestly. I kept copying the damn code. I did not care. I mean, it was fun when the code was actually working and well executed. It was fun when the code actually worked. I was getting frustrated as hell when the code was not working. I was pissed. I was like, well, how the fuck are we supposed to do this shit? Yeah, we do CSS and HTML, though my professor taught us JavaScript for like slideshows and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, with the way my professor was teaching us through online, I was able to do a picture slideshow, but without the use of JavaScript. But the way the pictures had to be placed, I had to crop them because all my pictures were too. I think my pictures were too big. They were either too big or too small, and I had to crop them to make them. I think I had to make them smaller because they were too big for the slideshow settings. Yeah. I had to make them smaller when exporting because they were too big. Huh. You know what I just realized? I'm looking at this old box I have filled with DVDs and old books from my childhood. I don't know. I think I might donate them. Because I'm not reading the books anymore. My sister won't really touch a book. And the only thing I'm really focused on is Dork Diaries. Me looking at, is he very monotone at night? Yes. Oh. But these books hold memories of my childhood. I might get rid of some, but not all. I have like 4 out of 5 of those books. What happened to my purple book? Shit. Sorry, I got thrown off track. I was reading this. Oh, shit. I don't want to talk to my mom and see what she says. Sweet professor and very helpful. A very helpful guy, but he's highly very quiet and monotone for nearly 4 hours. I hate professors that are monotone. They're so boring. I fall asleep every time. Trust it's wholesome. If it's not wholesome, you're grounded. Hold up. Wait a minute. Here I come. Ma'am! You expect me to read all this? Sora, you have favoritism. Taro, you lie. You lie, he says. You lie, he says. How's it going with the continuation on your end? I'm glad you asked. I'm low-key debating if I want to have a fight happen. Because part of me does. But I don't want to be too messy. Part of me does. I don't want to be too messy, though. Hello. How the fuck do I call my mom from here? And this shit does not work. Will it work? Probably not. Well, shit. Yeah, no. I'll talk to my mom after the stream. Sora, dramatic gasp. How dare you accuse me? I would never. Taro, you just lied. I have no favorites. He is a liar. Oh. Sora. Sorbet. Taro, she doesn't count. What the fuck you mean she doesn't count? Yeah, she does. She absolutely counts. Why do you sound so defensive? Taro will be like, no. Your personality does a whole 180 when you're with her. It does not. Oh, really? Yes, really. Oh my God. You could bully someone when she's not at the college, but when she's there, you don't. He has favorites. She's the favorite. That's just basic respect. I call favoritism. Lie. You give her guard dog privileges. He didn't have to go there. Guard dog privileges is crazy. Even though she's the dog. So really, guard bear privileges. He has been silenced. He has been gagged. Okay. Oh, silent. Am I right? Or am I right? Shut the hell up. I mean, he's not wrong. But that shit was just funny. Imagine that conversation on screen. And then Sorbet coming in looking like, so, what happened? I'd be like, uh-huh. Messy, messy, messy. Oh, I have to tell y'all some, can I call it tea? I have to tell y'all some tea that happened at work yesterday that involved me and my mom. So, I got off at 4 o'clock yesterday. I worked a 4-hour shift. Y'all already know this. Close time, me and my mom were getting ready to leave. This is when the bullshit started. Because you know my job. We have an alcohol policy. If you're in a group of 2, group of 3, group of fucking 10,000 people, does not fucking matter. Everyone has to show ID when you're buying alcohol. It's in the rules, right? So there's this couple, a girl and a boy. They looked about to be like, they looked like they were in their young 20s. They walked past all the registers. The girl is the one holding the alcohol. They went to self-checkout. At my job, you can't purchase alcohol at self-checkout. So, because the machines are not going to let you. So, the people running self-checkout had to tell the girl to go to the registers. I saw the guy she was with walk away. When people who are in groups, when 1 or 2 or 3 or more walk away from the group, that automatically signals suspicion to every cashier, every manager in the store, that not everyone is either of age or does not have ID. So, this girl goes into my mom's line. She has ID. Apparently, the guy she was with did not have any ID on him, because why else would you walk away? You're making yourself look suspicious. So I told my mom to flash her light, because the guy that the girl was with, the guy that was with the girl had walked away. and she was the one purchasing the alcohol. So I watched the interaction. The girl must have heard me talking to my mom, and she automatically started coming up with excuses saying that there was nobody with me. You can even check the cameras. I give her this look like, bitch, you do not want us to check the cameras because it's gonna show us that you were with somebody. This high pitched ass bitch gonna say you can check the cameras. The cameras are gonna catch your dumbass in a lie. If we bother to check the cameras, it's gonna show your ass was lying. Now let me keep going. My mom even told her to her face that everybody has to show ID. So where's the guy that you were with? The girl kept insisting that there was no guy with her when there was. So I'm guessing the bitch just turned 21 and either the guy was underage or did not have his ID. My mom did not have time for it. We were getting ready to go. She picked up the alcohol, walked towards the service desk, and dropped the alcohol down gently and told the people running the service desk that there's somebody with her. She kept insisting that nobody was here with her, kept giving excuses. I ain't got time for this. My mom walked off. The girl went up to the service desk, still spouting excuses, saying that there was nobody with her and that we were tripping. I'm like, why does she keep on trying to lie? You were caught already. I saw you with somebody. And normally, my job takes that shit very seriously because we could lose our liquor license for this shit because customers want to sit here and be petty and not follow the damn rules. We could lose our liquor license if shit goes wrong and we get, sued. I do not know what people don't get about this shit. It's serious. So, like, I had to tell the main manager in charge, which is the main big manager on the front end. So I told him that the girl was with a guy. I saw them when they walked in to the alcohol section. They were back there for a minute. Normally, when couples are back there in the alcohol section for the longest amount of time, that means one of them do not have any damn ID. They walked back up to the front. And I told the main manager, the guy had curly brown hair and a green jacket and I believe some khaki pants, beige pants. So I told him everything that I saw and I told him what the girl was trying to do. I told him that the girl was lying about not being with somebody. My manager looked pissed off. So, like, I don't know what happened after that. Because, like, me and my mom had walked off after I told the manager what happened. This girl gonna try and call after me and say, lady, it's not that serious. I'm like, I didn't even turn around. I just kept walking because I'm not about to argue with a dumb bitch. Because, like, you're yelling and getting mad because you got caught in a lie. So, yeah, I don't know what happened inside the store because I don't know if the guy came back or the girl called the guy to get the ID. I don't know what happened because he wasn't even in the store. Me and my mom walked out to the parking lot to our car. We turn around. And I'm like, is that the girl? I'm like, yeah, that's the girl. The girl comes walking out the store with the alcohol, with the same guy that I just described to the damn manager. She gonna start yelling. Let me use an example. She gonna start yelling saying, hey, I got it. So you did all that for nothing. I'm like, they really sat here and let the girl buy the damn alcohol. So the only way I'm thinking that could have happened is the guy came back with some ID. Because normally if it's a group of two and one has ID and one does not, normally if the partner comes back with ID, then they can, go ahead, proceed with the sale. But if the partner comes back and does not have ID, most of the time, they will get denied. So yeah, I wasn't in the store to see what happened with the alcohol sale. But yeah, the girl comes out and trying to rub it in our faces that she still got the alcohol despite what I did and told the managers what happened. Honestly, I was mainly doing that to protect my job, protect the store, and to keep our liquor license. I wasn't really worried about the girl not getting the alcohol, but it's just that I'm following policy, the rules. These customers act so damn petty and get mad that we have rules specifically towards alcohol and the purchase of it. You have to be 21 or older to buy it. At my job, you had to be 18 and older to sell it. There is a difference. Cashiers who are 18 and older can sell alcohol. Minors can't. So yeah. And then my mom told the girl to shut the fuck up because she ain't got time for that. My mom is like in her late 40s, about to be early 50s. My mom ain't got time for that. The girl gonna sit here and call me and my mom a bitch. My mom started to follow her. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. I'm like, Mom, wait, no, come back. Oh my God. I had to stop her because I know my mom. I know how she gets when she's mad. I'm like, Mom, no, it's not worth it. Come on now. We got to go home. But, you know, I start tripping. I don't like when people call my parents out of their damn name, especially my mother. Like, you call my mom a bitch, she will literally drop kick your ass. She will drop kick your ass. No question. But no, I was ready to fight too. I cracked my knuckles and everything. I'm like, where the bitch going? Mind you, they deliberately came out that door because that's where the girl saw us leaving from. They literally walked out that door knowing that their car wasn't even over there. Their car was on the other way on the other side of the parking lot. So you know what my mom went ahead and did? We got in the car. My mom found where their car was parked. She stopped. She swerved and stopped in front of the car. My mom pulled out her phone and took a picture of the car and them. And then she said, I got your license plate and your picture. Now what? And then we drove away. I'm like, oh shit, Mom. We wasn't really gonna do anything with it, but like my mom said, they don't like when you take their picture. I'm like, yeah, I know. Bitches. But yeah, that was an eventful Saturday evening. That's what happened yesterday. The bitch better be lucky she still got the alcohol because she still could have been denied. Because, like, I hate when people try to protest against the rules and then try to lie on top of that knowing you got caught. Like, if there's witnesses inside the store seeing you with somebody, you can't lie your way out of it. Because somebody saw you. Even if the cameras didn't see you, one of us saw you. And normally, when the cashiers see a group of two or more than a group of two trying to buy alcohol, we let the managers know, or if the managers see it before we do, they come and tell us. And normally, an example, they'd be like, if you see this person with a blue shirt on and a pink hat, flash your light, they're with somebody. Or they're with two other people. And they split off. That's normally what they would tell us. And then us being the cashiers, they'll tell it to all the cashiers so that all the cashiers know. We'll be like, yeah, okay. And then we keep an eye out for the people. Of course, we also do have people that do come in groups of two. One of them would have ID. One of them would not have ID. When they get denied the first time, the person that has the ID would try to come back into the store, buy the alcohol after already getting denied. And if the same person who was in that line that got denied and they go to somebody else's line, normally us being the cashiers trying to protect everybody, we have to go find the line that they're going in, tell the cashier to flash the light because that person was already denied and they're still trying to buy the alcohol after getting denied. That's literally how it works in my job. At this point, we need alcohol security because I give the fuck up. I give up. We need alcohol security in that bitch. But yeah, that's what happened at my job yesterday. altercation between the bitch and me and my mother. But yeah, after yesterday, haven't seen that bitch since. I hope she does not come back ever because she still could have got drop kicked, honestly. So yeah, I don't know how she was able to purchase the alcohol. Either they let her off with a warning or something, or the guy came back with ID. I don't know, because that's the only possibility I'm thinking of. I didn't ask anybody about it. I was going to, but I didn't. I just chose to let it go. But I had to tell somebody what happened yesterday because I didn't tell nobody yesterday. But yeah, like that's what happened after work yesterday. I was gonna come home and tell my dad, but I didn't feel like it. I just wanted to come home and get into bed because I was already annoyed by the whole thing. And normally I feel better after talking about it because then finally it leaves my mind. But yeah, I told a friend while I was at work today too. But yeah, the fact that I can remember what happened, it just shows I have a great memory. Somewhat. Nah, it's bad enough that kids these days are vaping. When I was a kid, I was trying to figure out why the moon followed me in the car. Uh, Not while the moon followed me in the car. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's funny. Hi, Lucky. Honestly, when I was a kid, I wasn't even thinking about all the bullshit that these kids now thinking. When I was a kid, I was watching Nick Jr., I was watching Cartoon Network, I was watching Nicktoons, I was watching Nickelodeon, I was sneaking and watching Teen Nick when my parents were in their bedroom. I was playing on my 3DS. I was playing the Wii. I was coloring. I was sitting there watching Max and Ruby while coloring. I would have a crayon Easter egg hunt in my bedroom with my big ass basket. I would be the one hiding all my crayons in the bedroom. That's what I was doing as a kid before I even had a phone. I was playing on my mom's computer. I was playing Cool Math, ABCYA, Starfall, all the learning programs that were actually fun as a kid. Of course, most of them are like disabled now because of Flash. But like, your girl remembers when Nick Jr. had the Moose characters. Moose and Z. Oh my god. I love nostalgia. Your girl remembers Noggin. Noggin. Noggin was literally Nick Jr. before Nick Jr. Noggin. How can we forget Leapfrog? Oh my god. No internet in the house. Your girl was on MS Paint and Paint Tool Side. Oh my god. Only thing I did in Starfall was to dress up. I was reading the books and doing the ABC things and the holiday books. Those are funny. Noggin was my childhood. Period. Your girl remembers having a Dora TV. No, let me stop you right there. I had a SpongeBob and Dora TV. I was set for life. Of course, I don't have them now because my parents got rid of them because I don't use them anymore. But yeah, I had a SpongeBob and a Dora TV. My cousin had a Bratz TV. I'm like, well, damn. The fuck? But yeah, I wasn't too mad because I had two cartoon TVs. What Gotcha Life story did you watch first? That is a hard question. Shit. I gotta think about that. I wish I could get Paint Tool Slide on my iPad. I used to make Powerpuff Girl drawings and comics. That's exactly what I did. I was doing that in middle school. I was only 11, making comics. And then I was so mad at myself, I had to throw every page away because I couldn't remember which page goes where. I was working on those comics while in class. I was multitasking. I would have the comic unfinished underneath my desk while doing classwork. And then when I was done, I was working on the comic. I was 11. But no, that was fun. Pretty sure for me, it was the if the hated child became a princess. You know, thinking about it now, that's what my first Gotcha Life movie was too. Because if we're talking about music videos, then for music videos, it would be Hard to Face Reality. For music videos, like the very first one I was watching. That. I remember the first Gotcha I ever watched. It was also what introduced me to Gotcha. I love to play Papa's Freezeria from Cool Math Games. I was always playing the cupcake one, to be honest. I tried the Freezeria. That one was also fun. And then I tried the donut one. The donut one was also fun. But I was always playing cupcake. I've Man, I was so pissed. Back then, in the good old times, I was on Cool Math. I was playing Cupcakeria. I was advancing so far into that game. I think I got to level 22 or level 20. I forgot, but I know it was the level where you get the blueberry cupcake. That's how far I've gotten, and I saved the game every time I got off. I was like, And then I remember one day when I got back on the game, my stuff didn't save. I was like, shit, now I gotta start over. I'm so mad they banned Cool Math in school. Y'all want to know something? In my strict ass middle school, when we got done doing, classwork, and we had computers out, they would let us do free time on the computers. we got to go on Cool Math or anything, that was still learning wise, of course. High school, we was able to go on YouTube and listen to music while still doing our work. They didn't care as long as you got your work done. Oh my god, Brain Pop! I had to live with that in middle school, but it was so nostalgic. Yeah, but those videos were always so funny though, to be honest. Nah, how we forget racist Tiger? Cough cough Daniel Tiger. What? I never watched that show. Honestly, if we're talking about old PBS kids shows from my childhood, I was watching Word Girl, Word World. Hold on. Arthur, Super Y, Clifford the Big Red Dog, The Electric Company. What else? That's 6. I'm trying to think of the rest. Sesame Street. Hold on. Well, I'm trying to see what else I was watching. I know I was watching more than that. Maya and Miguel. That's 8. Cyber Chase. I was watching Caillou, but not that much. A little bit. Those are the 10 shows I really remember off the top of my head. There was more, but I can't remember those. I can't remember the rest right now. hmm But I love Super Y. I never liked Arthur, the show in general. DW pissed me off. She pissed me off a lot. I'm like, this bitch, this brat. I know there's a show I'm missing. I know I watched more shows than that. But those are the 10 I can really remember watching hardcore. Hmm. And Sesame Street was my shit. I love Sesame Street. Like back then I was a kid, I had some Sesame Street DVDs. I didn't have a lot, but I had a couple. I don't have them anymore because I lost them years ago due to scratch marks that were not caused by me, but I know they sell them on Amazon and I'm going to try and get them again. Oh, Yo Gabba Gabba was my shit. Yo Gabba Gabba was my shit. I love that show. Oh, the Wonder Pets. Shit, I knew I was forgetting a show. I loved Martha Speaks. That was my show. Oh my god, I love that show. Oh my god. Now, Wild Kratts. I watched the show every now and then. I wasn't really too into it, but I watched it every now and then. Backyardigans. Grew up with that shit. Kid versus Cat. That show was crazy. It was funny though, but it was so crazy. I was like, no. Can we please bring back our childhood shows? Just stop revamping them. Let their memories live. Oh my god. Just stop remaking the shits. Jeez. That's So Raven from Disney. I never watched That's So Raven. I heard the show was good, but I never got a chance to watch it. The Bearston Bears. Pinkalicious. I like the Backyardigans too. Oh my god! Well, no, considering the fact I have some of their DVDs over here. I'm trying to get the rest of them because I don't have them all. I have a couple. The DVDs I have currently, I have Super Secret Super Spy. I have the Volcano Sisters. I have Robot Repairman. I have Surf's Up. I have Operation Elephant Drop. What else? I can't see from here. I have Mission to Mars. And I have Tale of the Mighty Knights. I think that's what I have currently. I have 7. I can't see the rest from over here. No, wait. And I have Movers and Shakers. That's 8 DVDs. That's what I have currently. I'm trying to get the rest. I need Cave Party. I need High Flying Adventures. I need Polka Palace Party. Like, I need all my DVDs, bruh. Robot Repairman is my shit because Give Me the Remote is such a bop. It is! Franklin, I ain't watch it like that, but it was a show. Oh, yeah, it was. Oh, wait. Does anyone remember Little Bear? I loved that show as a kid. Listen, for some reason, every time I hear the end credits, I would cry. And I think it's because I watched the show with my grandma before she passed away. We both loved watching Little Bear. It was like our pastime. We would sit down together on the couch and watch Little Bear. And then we would watch the end credits. I don't know. I think it was more of a nice family show. My parents didn't really like it that much, but my grandma did. Okay, Angelina Ballerina, I do remember watching. Does anyone remember Peep in the Big White World? Because I do. It was a funny show. Do you think I'll get copyrighted if I play the Bubble Guppies theme right now? I could. No, you know what? I can't. I'll get copyrighted. Never mind. I can't play it. Did any of y'all watch Bob the Builder? You know, when I would be up at 2 in the morning when I wasn't supposed to be, Bob the Builder would come on TV. I would literally sit there and watch it. Even though I didn't like it that much, I would sit there and watch it because I was bored, I was up, and I couldn't sleep. I would sit the fuck up and just watch the shit till it went off. I was like, Bob the Builder. I was sitting there in the bed watching it. Where's my tissue? Hello. The nice times. Go, Diego, go. I have his DVDs in a pile right now. Oh my god. Okay. Barbie, the classic Barbie DVDs have those. Backyardigans, Go, Diego, go. Dora. Monster High, obviously. Have to have that. Max and Ruby. Max and Ruby. Most definitely Max and Ruby. Ouch. I was so mean to Bob when I was a kid. Why would you do that? The Proud Family. I was born in 2005, and that sounds familiar, but I don't know why. Okay, I'm older than you by like 3 years. I was born in 2002. SpongeBob, of course, SpongeBob. SpongeBob's a classic. Did you know Max Ruby's parents actually came back? Yeah, I knew. I know. I knew. But y'all, when I tell y'all my sister hated season 6 of Max or Ruby, when I played the theme song for her, she instantly got pissed and told me to cut it off. She instantly got pissed and told me to cut it off. She hated that they changed the theme song. She hated the fact that Max started talking and the fact that they changed the theme song. But I'm like, he's getting older. He's going to have to talk. And she's like, no. She's like, never play that shit again. It was like the later season of Max Ruby before like they, finally went off the air. She liked the classic intro of Max Ruby. She doesn't like the new one where Max actually talks. Oh, Jessie was my shit. Jessie, I had my mom hooked on Jessie. I had her so hooked that every time Jessie came on and my mom was in the room, my mom would be singing the theme song with me. I had my mom hooked so bad. She would be singing the Hey Jessie part every time. And I'd be like, I got her hooked on it. Does Frozen count? I guess so. I don't know. I didn't really like Frozen like that. I never watched Max or Ruby. I wish you did. You would have got hooked. Sam and Cat was my shit. iCarly, Victorious. I didn't get hooked on Zoe 101, so I can't get the references because I didn't watch the show like that. Or Drake and Josh. I didn't watch those two shows. Olivia. She could never be Peppa, though. Well, I mean, Peppa could never be Olivia. Olivia was funny as hell. But Francine was getting on my nerves. Team Umizoomi. My sister loved that show. Oh my god, I love Good Luck Charlie. Oh. Every Which Way. And then, yeah, I did watch Wizards of Waverly Place. My Babysitter's a Vampire. I love that show. I'm still angry to this day that they canceled that. Oh my god. And that show only had 2 seasons. And then they canceled it. I'm mad as fuck. I loved My Babysitter's a Vampire. And they canceled that show. Why Disney been canceling all the good shit? See, Tara Duncan Totally Spies on Demand. Yes! Boomerang. Boomerang. Oh. You know, I looked up why the show was canceled, and now I'm reading it. My Babysitter's a Vampire was canceled due to a combination of factors, including problems with broadcasting licenses, budget constraints, and difficulty keeping the main cast together for a 3rd season. So, there's a bunch of reasons as to why the show got canceled. They couldn't keep the main cast together for a 3rd season. The broadcasting licenses, meaning the show's Canadian government mandated international broadcasting license could not be renewed, which complicated its international distribution. Well, why the fuck couldn't it be renewed? Asses. And apparently budget constraints. Oh, the production company running the show faced financial issues. Of course they did. Because what company doesn't go through that and can't fix it? Oh no, Adventure Time was my shit. Adventure Time was my shit. Hold up. Wait a second. Hmm. Hmm. We'll never have this back. We will never have this back. Old Boomerang! Cause how dare they take this from us? Why? Why would you take this from us? Boomerang was my shit. You took Boomerang from us, of all things. Even my parents loved Boomerang. Why would you take this from us? Why? Why? Boomerang was my shit. Scooby-Doo, the freaking, the Snorks, the Smurfs, the Addams Family cartoon. I forgot what year it was. 19 something. 1970. I forget. 1980. It was one of those. Cow and Chicken, the Powerpuff Girls, because they were on Cartoon Network and then they moved to Boomerang. Shit. All the good shit. My gym partner's a monkey, which I think was a Cartoon Network and Boomerang show. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. The Pink Panther. The Mr. Men show. Man, if you ask a 2000s kid what their favorite Boomerang shows was, they're gonna give you a whole damn book of shows. Don't get me started on the freaking funny skits that they were playing on the commercials to keep you interested so that you wouldn't cut the TV off. TV nowadays is just boring. You don't even need it. Wait. Scooby-Doo WrestleMania. Witch's Ghost. I was always watching the Witch's Ghost one. Dexter's Laboratory, yeah. Yeah, if you asked me what my favorite Scooby-Doo movie was, it would be The Witch's Ghost. Of course, I was watching the Zombie Island one. That one was funny. For no damn reason, but it was funny. There's that movie. There's the Cyber Chase. What else? Um, The Monster of Mexico. That's 4 movies. I'm trying to remember them all. The Loch Ness Monster. I watched that movie I think once or twice, and I don't remember it because the last time I watched that movie was years ago. Damn. The Jetsons, Huckleberry Hound. My dad loved that show. He loved both of those shows. He loved the Jetsons. I heard a rumor that they're making a new season of the OG Titans. Man, if it's not the old art style and the voices are not the same, I'm not watching it. I swear to God. I never watched Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, and according to my mom, I said I didn't like how it looked. I mean, I watched the first season of it. I regret watching season 2 because it traumatized the shit out of me. I watched the first season, but I regret watching the second season. It traumatized the shit out of me. And I watched it on Netflix. Before Netflix added fucking ads to something you already pay for to get rid of ads. Fucking money hungry hippos. Oh. Reminiscing. Apparently, according to Google, Candy Cat from Peppa Pig is actually a 40-year-old man stuck in the body of a 7-year-old girl. I'm sorry. What? I only watched it because they brought back the Hex Girls. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Google is thinking. Google is stupid. Codename Kids Next Door. Aqua, did you watch Ben 10 Alien Force or Ben 10 Ultimate Alien Force? I watched both. I watched both. I just didn't watch anything after that. And I watched the classic Ben 10. I also watched that too. I got hooked on it. I don't know how, but I did. Did you watch Sailor Moon? I did not. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Manzy. Codename Kids Next Door, never gonna watch it. I remember 2 episodes. One where the black girl turned into a wolf, a dog, a were dog. And one where they go inside their friend's body because he ate a Brussels sprout. Okay, so you watched Doghouse and you watched the episode Sprout. Okay. That episode weirded me out. Oh, I bet it did. Father is Uno's uncle. Yeah. We were all shocked. Garfield, Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Yep. Uh-huh. I watched Uncle Grandpa, but not like that. That show came out when I was in like the 5th grade. What's with old shows and going into people's bodies? Like, stop. Oh, I don't know. The Annoying Orange. I never watched that show like that. I would just watch bits and snippets of it because after that show went off, I was waiting for Adventure Time to come on. But for some reason, people actually like that show. I hated it, honestly. I would avoid watching it. I didn't watch regular show that much. I don't know. Okay, I thought I was tripping. Hi. Yeah, I didn't watch regular show that much. Anything that came on Monday nights, I know was Adventure Time. I believe regular show and something else. The only thing I was just sitting there for was Adventure Time. When regular show came on, turn the TV off. Mm-hmm. Lollyrock was OG Huntrix. Oop. Okay. Oh shit. Ow. I don't like regular show as a kid because it was too much shock factor that I didn't care about. That I didn't care about it. I was only there for the Ben 10. Yeah, I couldn't really get into regular show like all the other kids my age. I don't know why. Regular show just, I don't know. It didn't really appeal to me like Adventure Time did. I just couldn't get into it. I tried. But the episode that fucking traumatized the shit out of me was, I think the skunk that was trying to replace Rigby. That episode traumatized me badly to the point I didn't want to watch the show ever again. Ever. Like, I tried to sit through one episode, I couldn't do it. To be honest, I really miss Flame Princess X Finn from Adventure Time. I did too. I don't know why they made Finn do such horrible stuff to the point that they basically broke up. I'm like, now why the fuck would you ruin everyone's ship? Now I know the writers had something to do with that. They ruined that ship for everybody who loved it. I'm like, y'all are some hoes. Y'all are some hoes for doing that shit. Hoes. Oh, I was trying to share it. I can't share it. Fuck. Fuck. Did you guys ever watch MLP Equestria Girls? I did. I watched all four movies. And whatever shorts they had. Okay, hold. Oh yeah, the Lala Loopsy show. I almost forgot about that. I almost forgot about the Lala Loopsy show that they put on Nick Jr. And then I think what they canceled it. Yeah, I think they canceled it. Honestly, I Loki didn't like. I Loki didn't like it. They somehow managed to whitewash unnatural skin colors. What the fuck? Oh, well now I know why the Lala Loopsy show was canceled. That's crazy. The Lala Loopsy show was, it was not canceled, but it finished airing after its second season due to a lawsuit between Viacom and MGA Entertainment. Viacom owns Nickelodeon. Of course they do. So the show ended because of a damn lawsuit between the two companies, and Viacom won the lawsuit. Of course they did. They allege that MGA did not give Viacom proper financing and advertising for the show. And that's why they sued MGA and they won the lawsuit. Ooh. 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 My eyes have seen animes that shouldn't exist. All those examples are animes that I've watched. A lot of people liked them back in the old YouTube days, and now nobody talks about them. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, like, wait a damn minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Oh, okay. It's incestuous. Okay. I got into yaoi because of those animes, but now that I'm older, I'm just like, this is fucked up. I got into yaoi because of an anime I legally can't name. My older cousin was watching it, and I was watching in from behind the couch. Oh shit. Now I watch real yaoi like old men yaoi. Oh, what was the anime? Now I'm curious. What was it? See, now I'm fucking curious of what it was. I need a hint at least. Now, how the hell are Anna, Elsa, and Rapunzel related? How? If I look it the fuck up, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, they're related due to a theory. The theory is that they might be cousins. The theory is that they might be cousins. It's not canon, but the theory is that they might be cousins. The worlds are related, but the theory is that they might be cousins. They might be cousins, yeah. Yeah, that's the theory. The theory is that they might be cousins. It's a theory like Tarzan being the brother of Elsa and Anna being a theory. Oh, man. Oh, kiwi strawberry is good. Okay. So yeah, traumatized me, but it got me into the best genre ever. Interesting. No. No. Mouse. Oh shit. No, 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 no. No. Winx is forever gonna be part. Winx is forever be part of me. I'm pissed they removed Kiko in the reboot and turned him into a book. Oh, now I'm definitely not watching it now, and I'm not going to either. What is your favorite Saja boy? That is a good question. I'm stuck between romance, romance and mystery. Stuck between those two. I was apparently wrong about Sky and Diaspro now being married in the reboot, but now they turned her into a average pick-me girl stereotype. Well, of course they did. Winx was a show I really wanted to like as a kid, but I got bored quick. No, because why they give Bloom a brother? You replace Helia with a character that's not even supposed to fucking exist. I do not claim the reboot. The reboot does not exist to me. That's all I gotta say. If I have people in my chat telling me that they like the reboot, I would not be talking to you. Because nothing you say will make me like the damn Winx Club reboot. I hate it. Only thing the reboot has going for it is that the wings got less crunchy. But the designs for the characters are fucking horrible. The hate is the only thing keeping it on the damn air. Honestly. Okay, the tricks designs for the reboots. Hmm. What the fuck is this? I mean, well, I mean, Icy looks decent. Icy looks decent, I guess. The tricks look better than the winks, honestly. If I'm being honest, they look better than the winks. I don't know. Bye bye. Whew. Man. Alright, where are we at? My cousin was supposed to call me back. She never did. Okay, she might call me again tomorrow. Because she didn't call me back yet. After missing like 100 streams. It's okay. All right. I think I'm gonna let y'all go for tonight. I have a video to work on. So I'm gonna work on the video. I'm gonna decide if I'm gonna call out of work tomorrow. Because I really don't feel like going in, to be honest. But I'm gonna go. It's 9 o'clock. I'm not going to bed yet. Because I actually get to sleep in tomorrow. That's a good thing. But y'all have a good night, though. I'm still gonna be up for like a little bit longer. Just that. Yeah, that's it. Bye.